Some you just didn't use your calculator. Would have been really easy marks had you just used your calculator. Okay, and I did say you could use your calculator. So just add the two down together. What do we get? 421 exactly. And I mentioned that before the exam that you could just put in 7.2 multiplied by 6 in your calculator, and you get 216 over 5. Some people wrote, or what else? What did other people write? 43.2, yeah. And then you go into the next section here. And all you have to do is write down the answer here, okay? So you go 24 divided by open bracket 9, take away 7. And the answer is 12. So then the next one is 3 to the power 4, right? What's 3 to the power 4? 3 packet 4, 81. So that full section was well in your capabilities to get full marks, wasn't it? She use a calculator. Okay. Next part. This one, fair enough. What is the nearest whole number to 15.8? Anybody know? It's either 15 or 16. Which one it has to? Which one is it got to be? Because 0.8 is closer to 16 than it is to 15. We cool with that? All good so far? Okay. Now, next part. This is difficult. Write the number that is halfway between 16 and 30. Now, here's what you need to do. Two ways of doing it. First way of doing it is the long way of doing it, where you write down all the numbers between 16 and 30, yeah? And here's what you can do. Now, this is a very long way of doing it. I wouldn't recommend it. But if you are stuck in a test and if your brain is a bit foggy, here's a good way of doing it. Cross off the beginning and the end. Cross off the second last one, the third last one. And what you keep doing, you keep crossing off one at the beginning and one at the end. And eventually what should happen? You end up in the middle. And when there's one left, and what is it? 23. There's a much faster way of doing that. Add them up and divide by 2 to get the middle. So you add them up and divide by 2, which is a lot easier. So add up 16 and 30 and then divide by 2, which is 46 divided by 2, which is 23. And anybody know what the word profit means? Profit. How much extra money did you make? Yeah. So we sold it for 110. Well, how much did we make it for? It cost us 75 to make the chair. We sold it for 110. So what you get here? 35. And it cost Margaret €120 to make a bench, and she sells it for €45. What does that mean? To make money, you have to sell it for more than you made it for, don't you? So you have to sell it for dearer. So you add them together and you get 165. Because you want to sell it for more money than you made it for. Right? That cool? Makes sense. Okay. This one, I understand why people found this one a bit tougher, right? We want it as a fraction. Fraction of its cost. You understand? Fraction of its cost. The cost is on the bottom and profit is on the top. Do you see the language? Write Margaret's profit, the blue part, as a fraction of its cost. Cost on the bottom. So what do we replace profit with? 80. What do we replace cost with? And then I throw that into the calculator. Once again, if you haven't got that done, please write it down now. 80 over 320. We've got a quarter. 1 over 4. This one is tickets for a concert cost €70, €80, or €100. And the 3 tickets you bought cost 240 quid. Then I'm going to make an answer. I want you to tell me what's wrong with my answer. Ready? Here's an answer I'm going to make up right now. First ticket cost 100 quid. Second ticket cost 100 quid. and the third ticket costs €40. That adds 240, doesn't it? Could somebody tell me, hands up, what's wrong with my answer? Yes, Max. There's no such thing as a €40 ticket. It doesn't exist. So I'm not allowed to use it. So I have to go back to the drawing board. Okay? So we have to look at this again. What could I do? Three 80s. 80 plus 80 plus 80. Anybody get a different answer that also works? Yes. Two 70s and 100 will also work. Good job. Is that all right? Great. Now, this question was tricky, right? And I know a bunch of us sort of misinterpreted it. Okay. So, does anybody know what a booking fee is? Have you ever bought something online and a fee was added on? What usually does that mean? Yeah. Does it get more expensive or less expensive? More expensive. Can we all agree that we're expecting an answer bigger than 200 ants? We all agree with that? Because whatever we buy is going to get more expensive. So we're all expecting an answer bigger than. So what it is it's 240 multiplied by 4/25. Technically divide by 25 and multiply by 4. It's only a small bit. It's only a small bit extra. It isn't a massive amount extra. You get what I'm saying? It's only fees are only ever a small amount. So you go 240 and you multiply it by 4/25, and what you get? €38.40. Would that get you full marks? What's the key word? Total price. So what does that mean you have to do? And what you get? 278 points. This one here, pretty difficult, but we all have a calculator. So this should be no hassle whatsoever. Ready? Shh. So 3 multiplied by what? 4 take 2. Shh. Plus 5. Sorry, I'll close your bracket. Plus 5 multiplied by 2 take away 6. Shh. Minus 14 is your answer. Full marks. For those of you that tried it out, you didn't have to, but I appreciate the hustle. What's 4 take away 2? 2. 3 multiplied by 2? 6. 2 take away 6? Minus 4. 5 multiplied by minus 4? 6 take away minus 20? Yeah. Good job. We all good? Okay. Now this question was decent, all right? So you can almost make it like a number line, couldn't you? So if you want, I'm just going to make a number line. I'm just going to make it like a depth chart, okay? Like this. Ready? Okay. So for argument's sake, that could be minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, minus 50, minus 60. Okay. And how far is he below the water at the time? 65 meters below water. Yeah, that's not great. Scuba tank probably. And when you're diving at that depth, though, I think you have to come up really slowly to prevent. Okay, lads, I'm putting the diver here. Okay, this is halfway between 60 and 70, isn't it? He's at minus 65. Agreed, lads. Shark below or above? Below by how much? The shark is 8 meters below. So what you do is you get 65 and you take away 8 because you're underneath him. So you should be lower than him. So minus 65 minus 8 is 73. So there's our. It's going to be shocking, but we'll give it a go. There's a really bad shark. Now, shark's at minus what? Minus 73 because we took away 8. Now, what happens to the scuba diver? But he goes up how much? 16 meters upwards. So we have to get minus 65 and add on 16. Minus 49. So he rises up to minus 49. So he's no longer at minus 65. He's at minus 49. Okay. Now what happens next? Shh. Just give me 1 sec. The shark rose up how many? Sorry. The diver rose up 16 and the shark rose up 12. So the shark is no longer at minus 73. Where's the shark now? Minus 61. So the shark is now at minus 61 because it rises up 12 meters. Okay? Now what's the gap between the two of them now? What's the gap between 49 and 61? 12. So you know the gap is 12 meters. Lads, shh. Everybody, this is a calculator. Shh. Press shift mix fraction. Do 1 3/4. Shh. And Moses got the correct answer for this. Once again, if you could use a calculator, you had a fair chance of getting a lot of marks here. Like, we had a lot of chance to get some good marks here with the calculators. And you're well able to do them before the test, so somebody's just probably forgotten the day. There you go, 35 over 12. Is that right, you guys? Cool. Okay. Now,